Yeah, so America 250PA is the Commonwealth's official commission that was charged with planning and coordinating all of the programming projects and events around the 250th anniversary of our nation, which is 2026. We were created back in 2018 by the legislature and then Governor Wolf. The goal was to ensure that Pennsylvania led the nation for the 250th as the birthplace of American democracy. The goal, again, as I mentioned earlier, too, was to ensure that it wasn't just focused on Philadelphia. Yes, they are the birthplace. Yes, they have Independence Hall. But, I like to look at this and I like to tell folks while America was born here, America was saved here in Gettysburg. America was built here in Pittsburgh in our steel mills. America was powered here by our coal mines in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania's role overall, has been integral in the overall 250-year story of America. And it's about highlighting Pennsylvanians. It's about highlighting the contributions of Pennsylvanians. It's about highlighting communities and stories that make us so unique here in the Commonwealth. And Pennsylvania, right out of the gate, was the first in the nation. So we have been leading the nation over the last 8 years. I've been doing this again for 8 years. And I found out last summer that I'm actually the longest serving 250th director in the nation of all 50 states and territories. And we have been leading. I travel across the country to my colleagues' meetings, and we work through different hiccups and how to overcome some things. Different programming. We've had over a dozen programs and projects that have launched in all 67 counties. So no county's been left behind, whether it's educational, history, arts and culture, health and wellness. We've done it all. And now, as 2026 is upon us, we are now focused on those signature events, these big, large scale signature events. And Pennsylvania is bringing people together through their shared love of music, through our Commonwealth Concert Series, which again is focusing on 5 regions across the Commonwealth as we lead up to July 4th in Philadelphia, making sure that no region feels left behind. And we want to make sure that Pennsylvanians can join us at these large scale concerts that are free and create semi-quincentennial memories like so many have from the bicentennial.
I love it. When you took on that role 8 years ago, how old was your son?
So he was 3.
So you had a 3-year-old. The governor comes to you and says, I have this idea, a project that I'd like you to lead. How did you make the decision to do that? Because it had to have been a pretty overwhelming, but also exciting opportunity. And you're a young mom.
Yeah. So, and I would say this if Governor Wolf was here. So I was the first hire on Governor Wolf's campaign all those years ago. So him and I are super close. And I like to remind him he was an asterisk in the polls when we first started. But fast forward, and it was more of a, hey, Cass, this was just passed by the legislature. You're handling special projects for me. Can you figure it out? And I'll be honest, I was not born yet for the bicentennial. So reading through this, I actually said, what is this? Like what 250 years, 8 years from now? Like what do you want me to do? And then the more and more I read it, the more and more I Googled and researched the bicentennial, the more I thought about it, and I thought to myself, holy heck, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, an absolute once in a lifetime opportunity. And there is no template. There is no roadmap. This has to fully be built again from nothing. It was a piece of legislation that had, it was a guiding piece of legislation, but not a ton of meat on the bones.